Hey, what's up grinders? I am Jarl, and guess what? I have another Tianlong video for you. So today, after recording my previous Tianlong video, I start to wonder what if you don't have Sky Hero weapon? What if you don't have Yao Guy legendary troop? So I had to go back to the lab and think something else. And I came up with this kind of team. Here in the top slot we are using Erskine Crown. This weapon creates 9 red gems and then summons a random Erskine troop. The weapon has pretty nice upgrades. It has the Curing that cleanses your hero, Radiant gives 1 mana to all allies, shielding and barriers your hero as well. So we have one way to create those red gems. Then we are using Tianlong over here, and again this troop deals a magic plus 2 damage to all enemies and then creates a mix of 16 red and yellow gems. And Prosperous your trade gains enchant when matching yellow gems. Alright, and in the third position we are using Jarl Firemantle. Pretty nice troop from Stormheim, but this is a legendary troop. Firehammer spell creates 9 red and 9 yellow gems and then deals magic plus 4 damage to an enemy. Trade, nothing special over here. Huge gains some life and Fury Cloak burns a random enemy on extra turns. But here is the game changer in this team. Think Steam Whistle. This is a legendary troop from Tinker Down faction. And this troop gives magic plus 1 armor and life to all allies, boosted by red gems on the board, and then it can summon 1, 2 or 3 Tinker Down troops. The main reason using this troop, however, is the Flux Capacitor third rate that conjures an Electrostorm when my turn begins. That means red and yellow dual storm. Every turn your turn begins. Red and yellow. That will support pretty nicely this Tianlong spellcast and this Jarl Firemantle spellcast as well. Now, if you are in a position that you don't possess this Jarl Firemantle troop, you can try if you are lucky enough to have Sir Alamir. This is an epic troop from Whitehelm, and this troop creates 8 red and 8 yellow gems and then deals magic plus 3 damage to the first enemy and burns them. Pretty much the same deal as Jarl Firemantle over here, but a little bit less mana cost, a little bit less damage, and a little bit less of those gems created, but this is going to work just fine if you don't have this Jarl Firemantle troop over here. And in order to increase the protection, we are using Elementalist class because we have the constant dual storm running all the time. We have the luxury to use some different class than, for example, Sunspear or Stormcaller, etc. So we can run Elementalist because of the elemental force that Sun, Freeze, Burn and entangles a random enemy when matching those extra turns. And of course, Thunder Fist helps, all yellow allies gain 1 magic. Rock Solid gain barrier when matching brown gems. Lightning Strike, Fortitude, if you have those are pretty awesome. So, let's go and try this team, shall we? Exploring at Darkstone, and this is an E12 fight. This is a little bit slow to start, but when you match those extra turns, you are going to get some of your troops up pretty quickly, and we would actually take this brown and try our luck with Jarl Firemantle here. 10 red and 15 yellow gems. Can we loop? We did as well. Now let's cast Tianlong, and by the way, Tianlong is our main damage dealer in this troop. It's pretty nice to deal that AoE damage instead that single target damage that Jarl does. Everybody is shut down now. Now we can just go and deal some damage to the troops. Loops pretty nicely, and even if you lose your turn, when enemy takes those extra turns, they are most probably going to pass the turn back to you. That's the first match. And if you are unlucky and you lose your hero up top, you can again summon some meat shields up top and keep going with the loops with your 2 damage dealers. That are Tianlong and Jarl Firemantle. Nice Cascade, let's take that as well to get more yellows and browns on the board. Now let's try to deal some AoE damage with our dragon. Let's deal Jarl Firemantle, cast over there to get more mana to the dragon. Nice loops and cascades. This is working pretty nicely actually. And 1 cast and this is a match. There. Excuse me. Let's try a fight against the possessed king. Woo! Look at those abs, man. He's been gaining some muscles lately, it seems. On Forgotten Possessed King. Very good troop back in day, but kind of fell off the radar lately. Oops, we gave an extra turn, but Cascades saved us. We could take the barrier for our hero and cast this Roshkayan crown over here. We failed with the extra turn, but that's fine. Let's try if we can loot now. Yep, worked nicely. The Dual Storm works incredibly well with this kind of build. Let's do some damage up top over there, and now the enemies are pretty much shut down. There, and this is a match. There! It's pretty safe, even if your global magic stats aren't high and you are going to deal a little bit less damage. The Elementalist third rate is going to carry you pretty far, even if you miss the extra turns. 3 token of Torpheus. Token of Orpheus tokens. What I'm talking about? Hey, anyway, I got a medal. That's nice. Alright, that's all about that video, and here's some stuff. Comment, like, subscribe. Now, has is really off. Peace.